Raya, I need to know how, because, for me, become Muslim is something really big, a lot of things need to adjust to follow in the scripture and yeah, and how I can do it, when I will feel ready, how is the process to take this path.
So what I would say is, to begin with, the person who takes the step, the initiative to become a Muslim, this person has to have certainty, first of all, certainty that there's only one God. That there's only one God. If they have this certainty, this is the first step. They also have to believe that Prophet Muhammad was prophet of God as well as all the other prophets of the past, and they all came to give the same message. This has to have some kind of a foundation in the heart of the person who just became Muslim. There's only one God, and the prophets came with the scriptures to give the same message. However, the scriptures may be different as far as rituals, and in terms of Islam, the scripture is like completed. If you put all the other scriptures into one scripture and completed it, that would be Quran. All the rituals may be different. Okay. So the person has to believe there is only one God, believe in all the prophets, believe in all the books, but believe in the Quran as the final book, and this is the foundation for them to get started. So if they're not ready, they're not sure that there is other gods or maybe other scripture or maybe other teachers, then there's no point for them to go declare that I'm a Muslim, because they're really not a Muslim yet. You have to be a Muslim if you have this foundational belief. You have this belief, then this becomes a relationship between you and Allah. This is something that you really have to realize. This is a struggle. It's not easy. That for some people it is easy. They go tell their families embrace it, they like it, even some of the family members become a Muslim. It is not the case for everybody. So in what you do is become a war between you and Allah to begin with, between you and Allah. And you have to believe that Allah hears. Allah hears our prayers. He hears our supplications. He knows our struggle. You ask Him to help you. Ask Him to bring you people that could support you. Ask Him to give you inclination to move to places that would support your new faith. It's not just, I'm a Muslim and we go back to our lifestyle like it was before. I can promise you it would not take very long that you would leave Islam, because nobody else around you Muslim. The kind of practices that you did before that is not according to Islam, you're used to that practice. You may just want to get inclined to go back to that practice. Nobody is there to support you. Before you know, you have lost Islam. You have lost Islam, you have lost Allah, because Allah brought you to Islam to understand Islam, to understand why Islam is the only way. Pretty much it's the only way, because it's the only religion that has not been changed. So my suggestion is to, as soon as possible, as soon as it is possible, to put yourself, number one, in contact with people who will support you, and immediately start Islamic studies. Everything is online. Immediately start Islamic studies. There are many organizations that are 100% supportive of new Muslim. They would take you from step 1, 2, 3, one step at a time. They're very tolerating with someone who doesn't know anything. They would not expect you anything. And also, the prayer is something obligatory. So a person has to learn to pray, and this prayer at the beginning could be in English. Slowly the person learns with the Arabic. In fact, I have prayer mat that has all the prayer steps. I will give you one that you can just read it. It's right there. It's really easy to follow it. So the person has to make effort, really have to make effort to fit into the Islamic belief that they have chosen, but not be comfortable to stay the way they have been. It's not the way that's going to be. And inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help you with the rest of it.